Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Safe Room. I'm your host, the President Sean Williams. We're back with another episode, and I'm not alone. I got my boys.
Back just recover from my sickness. So, hey man, I'm back in person.
Yeah, guys, we're here. Listen, man, and like again, we're not in my house. It's not the Safe Room Studios, what I usually call it, but we're here at Borough of Power and Light. Shout out to Jeff. He's actually in the background watching us right now. Thank you for the opportunity, having the space, because today it's a quarter bandit special. I know it's been a while that we've done something like this, but we're gonna get into it, man.
It's gonna be crazy. I mean, I'm excited for this. I'm a little bit nervous, but hey. Get it started.
Nervous? Why?
I am. I mean, it's first time in person doing this. So.
I mean, bro, listen, we're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it. Don't even worry about it.
We're gonna kill it, obviously, man. You know.
But guys, like I said, it's been a very busy time for me. This is episode 98, I believe, right?
98, yeah. 98?
Yeah. So
two more.
Two more. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a time where there's a lot of celebration, but you know, I'm so excited to hit that 100 episode milestone.
That's crazy. I remember when you first started. Remember that?
Yeah, bro.
20, I remember that day.
Dude, I was just
a random day, just like we just started a podcast.
Yeah, bro. And like, no, people don't really know the history that much about quarter bandit.
They don't know history.
Right. So just to give a quick explanation. So Kevin and I, it wasn't just us two. There was someone else on TN at the time. Yeah. So it wasn't even called quarter bandit when we started.
What was it called?
I want to know. I want to see if you remember actually.
There's a timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout was called.
Yeah, it was timeout, bro.
I remember, and we gotta change it because I think someone had the name on like Spotify or something.
Yeah, so like, yeah, this was at the time I didn't know about, you know, picking the right names, possible conflicts with that, but yeah, bro, it was timeout. We did a couple episodes. We posted on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I remember those. You had a little, like like video calls.
Right, we did it on Zoom and everything.
But like, it was like on Zoom.
Yeah, it was all over the place too, man.
We're just doing like, I remember we were just talking about WWE, doing everything. Like, just doing random things.
It was crazy, but man, like, look how far it's come. So yeah, it was timeout, guys, and it came into court advantage, and that was a separate podcast at the time too.
It was?
Yeah, remember?
It was separate, yeah.
It was separate, but then eventually, you know, we actually decided, you know what, maybe we want to like just take it as a series for the Safe Room.
Yeah. And we combined quarterbacks with the Safe Room, right? So now it's on one now. So
yeah, and because we got mad inconsistent. I ain't gonna lie.
We did. I mean, we got busy, right? So
yeah, like first year we were like on it like every week, but after
COVID, so
yeah,
was one every day.
But after that, I swear, like we dropped episode like once every 4 months.
4 months?
It was that bad at one point. I remember.
When was the last time you dropped the episode?
Well, like, in terms of since combining it here, I don't remember myself. Maybe last year, like November. It's been a while.
It was like November.
It's been a while.
November at least.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
It's like you said, like you've been busy doing your thing. I've been busy, so like I'm glad we're just here doing this in person too. Think about it, it's the second official episode of this new series, and it's in person.
In person, it's great, man. We planned this from time, so I mean.
Yeah.
I always want to do this in person, right? So.
Yeah, man. So, guys, I know we're giving a lot of backstory, but we have to share it here. But let's actually get into it. So, if you don't know about Court Advantage, it's all sports related, guys. Like, we're a bunch of sports heads, so we thought we just get right into it. Some of the main topics. There's a lot. I know, Kevin, you have the outline. Oh, yeah. So, like, we're gonna talk obviously some NBA. You know, that's what we are. NBA type of guys. We're gonna get into all the analytics, all the details, all the big topics. I know there were some other notes I put down as well. I think Super Bowl and stuff. I know that's passed by. I might even bring up some new things as well, because I know spring training for MLB just started.
Yeah, I think the Blue Jays lost yesterday.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened with that Yankees game. I know the Pirates game we won. We won that one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but man, like, I'm just so glad to be here. So let's just get it started. Kevin, like, what's on the outline, bro?
Let me see. What's the first thing should we do here? Segments, a segment, underrated, overrated, or popular.
Oh yes. Okay.
Players or like teams or.
I mean, we can mix it up. I'll mix it up. You know.
We should do first players. I guess.
We'll do players. So
underrated players.
Yeah.
In the league,
so how about this? I'll list a couple of players, and then you let me know if they're underrated overrated or properly rated. Now, like, we usually do the hot seat, guys, but we're switching it up this time because, like, we've done the hot seat with Kevin. We're not about to do it a second time.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
So, like, okay, so let me see. I want to start with something, like, it's going to throw you off guard. How about this? Anthony Simons.
Oh, he's underrated.
Yeah, really?
Properly rated. What do you mean by what is that?
Like properly rated, he is where he's supposed to be. Like people give the respect for his game, his skill, and everything.
He's underrated because no one really knows him. I mean, people know him, but like, he's like he can move. Like,
yeah, I honestly I would probably say underrated, but I would not be mad if someone said properly rated. Like I feel like he's getting that love.
I think one day I think he'd be all-star in the NBA. He just Damian's just that guy. I mean, I think yesterday dropped 71 points.
Yeah.
15 threes. It was the all-time 3-point record yesterday. So.
Yeah, that was insane, bro. But like the league has changed overall in terms of like offense and how everyone plays.
No one plays defense though. I think the other like couple days ago the Clippers and the Kings. That was like 164.
Oh, that OT.
Yeah.
I was like,
it was like 164 to like 160 something.
That was all-star weekend. That was the score for that. Like that was crazy, man.
I think it was more than all-star weekend, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It might have been.
Damn, that was.
It might have been.
But yeah, I'm not mad about that. Unreal. Okay, let's see. OG Anunoby. I know I'm gonna get it with this one, guys.
You know him with like properly rated.
I'm not sure about that one.
What?
I'm not sure about. And listen, he's been snapping this year, but like 1 year is not enough for me. Like
Not even this year. I mean, he needs to take that next level. I think. Cause he's not overrated. You think he's overrated?
I think he's a tad overrated. Just a tad. I'm not saying completely out of left field, but like
rated. I think he's like not an all-star, but he's not. He should be an all-star right now.
I mean, he's definitely in the conversations for like defensive player of the year. The way he's
been
playing,
he's been stealing the ball. He's playing. He's like one of the best defenders in the NBA. So
yeah, but it's just like
he's been injured a lot.
Yeah, injuries, and everyone knows my gripe with OG. I've been saying this man he should have been in this form from years ago, man.
He's been saying that for years.
So like maybe I'm just a hard critic about it, but it is what it is. Let's see. Maybe I should give you a superstar this time.
Superstar?
Yeah.
Who? Yeah. Who we could give up?
There's just so much. Okay, what about Trae Young?
This season?
Yeah.
Properly rated? I mean, I don't know. He's not having the best season. I mean, he's still averaging like 20 something, right?
I think he's overrated in my books.
Overrated?
I'm sorry, like this man, like listen, Trae Young, man, got offensive skill. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but just
why say he's overrated?
I just feel like this man is not doing anything for his team. It's like you're putting up
losing.
You're putting up the numbers, but like you got to show that you're able to carry your team. And I know everyone's about to come after me saying like, well, the Hawks aren't good. Well, whose fault is that? I mean, yeah, that's
his fault. He's the best player.
Yeah, come on, man. Like
he's gotta lead that team better.
And I don't see anyone really looking at Atlanta as a city to go to or even play for. It just needs to get better, you know.
Our teams, they should be better with it. I don't even know. I think they're like 9th or 8th.
It's just like, and it's not even like standing. I just feel like they're so irrelevant. That might even be a hot take itself. It's just like when I see the Hawks, it's like they got a good player, but it's just like there's no impact for it.
Yeah, I guess overrated though. I don't know if he's overrated. I guess this year he's.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm talking this season. I'm not talking overall, man. Obviously,
he's not shooting the ball well this year. I mean, he's still getting his numbers, but the team's not good this year. I mean, they are on paper they're good, right? So, but like, they should be better. They need to be better.
Exactly. So like,
he needs to lead that team.
That's just me personally. But okay, let's try teams now. Okay, this one.
Teams.
This team. I already know what team I'm about to say first.
What team?
The Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, overrated.
Yeah.
I knew that team was gonna be over because Rudy Gobert just ruins that team, and they Cat been injured for since November. That team, I don't know.
Nah.
And then they traded for Mike Conley. Who else they traded for? They got rid of Malik Beasley. They got worse.
Nah, the Wolves are the biggest laughing stock in the league. Like, bro, y'all traded for Rudy Gobert just to lose D'Lo as well and all those guys.
They got better too.
Like,
they got way better.
Like, yeah, like the Timberwolves, they haven't done anything like that. They haven't really put in any significant work.
Nothing.
The teams just look garbage. Cat needs to just get out of there.
To where? What team should he?
I don't know. Just any team that just gives them a chance to run the offense, but has that defensive support. That's the biggest hole in this game. Is defense.
His defense. I mean, they have a really good player, but you can't play both of them.
Man.
I thought I could work, but like,
I knew it wasn't gonna work, but I know everyone was thinking like, oh, it could. I'm like, no, it's not.
Cat can shoot, but so he'll be like stretching the floor more, but like really good work. Can't shoot. He can't do anything. Can't even post up. Nothing.
Right.
He's only a rebounder and defensive player.
Yeah. So like that is surprising. All right. Next team, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Ooh, underrated. Should I say underrated? I think they're properly rated.
Yeah, I say that.
I won't say they're underrated because everyone knows they're good. So
yeah,
I say properly rated.
I think everyone expected them to be in the position they're in right now.
Darius Garland,
Evan Mobley, all those guys.
What's his name? Jared Allen.
Mm-hmm.
That team. They're not a championship team, but
they're not a championship team yet. But
they can upset somebody.
Yeah, give them a couple years, and I think if they keep that core, they're definitely going to make a lot of noise.
Maybe they need like a small forward.
Yeah.
I don't know who's their small forward. What's his name?
Okoro.
They need a better small
Is Caris LeVert on that team or not?
LeVert's still on that team.
Yeah, LeVert. So, the Cavs, they have a chance. And now that Kevin Love's gone, now he's on the Heat.
So terrible. This year, disappointing.
They're falling from grace, man. Remember, it was 2 years ago or 3 years ago. They were in the bubble in the final, man.
Finals last year, one shot away from the finals. That team this year, I don't know what's wrong.
Pat Riley, you need to go back to the drawing board.
They need to do some moves.
Yeah.
Do some big moves.
Mm-hmm.
That team, it's a disaster.
All right.
Disaster.
Yeah. Okay, one more team, the Denver Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets. Properly rated.
Yeah, properly rated.
Properly rated.
I also would say underrated, and not to say that I don't respect. I think a lot of people just look at Denver like they're a good team, but I'm not sure they're going to be a championship team. And
can they win a championship this year?
Because like everyone, like now with the trade deadline and all that, those new moves, everyone's now putting Phoenix. Everyone's saying Dallas might have a chance. LA, and it's like, yo, Denver's right there.
Denver can win a championship this year.
And plus, you got the 2-time rated MVP who's probably going to three-peat.
He's going to three-peat.
He's going to three-peat.
That guy's a monster. I don't know who the last time was three-peat. I think it was LeBron James. So
I don't, or was it?
Was it LeBron James?
I don't think
it was LeBron James.
No, it wasn't LeBron. I don't remember the last time. But nah, man, Jokic, like he's been showing out. And again, I think a healthy Jamal Murray and all those guys.
Healthy Jamal Murray. Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah,
all those guys. They have Reggie Jackson now. That team improved. So
exactly. So like
that team, I think.
Listen,
they won a championship because Jokic, he's that guy.
Nah, Jokic, he's a problem. But
he's a problem, man.
Yeah. That's basically it. That's all the names, the teams, players I want to mention. So hope you guys enjoy that. Again, you're probably gonna see something like that similar in the future for more episodes. Kevin and I do. But let's actually get into what is else on the outline, because I know there's so much that we have to go through.
Things.
It's been a while, because again, we haven't connected that much in terms of like
breaking down the landscape of the NBA.
Yes. Okay. So I wanted to talk about that because I think we can't refute that the NBA is changing. Like this is not the NBA 5 years ago.
No one plays defense. No one plays defense anymore.
That's true, bro.
Nobody, man. These games would be high scoring, like 120 to like 130, 130 to 140, 160 to 150. So the NBA has changed because I think these players they just got better. So
yeah,
and I think the defensive rules, right, or whatever.
Oh yeah,
like or the offensive players are like they have more. What's it called? Like get away with the referees.
Right.
Defensive players.
Obviously, like the physicality and all that stuff has changed.
Oh yeah. I think
the 80s. Oh yeah, definitely.
Way more like
listen. You're not seeing no hand checking, guys.
No hand checking. You can't do this. You can't touch. You can't touch.
Bro.
Can't do that.
Yeah. I think for me, how the landscape has changed. It's not even just that. I think it's just there's a new era of players that are starting to appear on our screens, and I think it's very apparent that people are taking a hard time to let go of the past in terms of like the LeBrons, the KDs, the Stephs, you know?
Those guys were carrying the league for like
A good decade.
He is. I'm getting a decade. Probably like almost 2 decades. Like 15 years.
Yeah.
All those 3 players, Kawhi, Paul George, all these players. Now it's like Luka, who else?
Luka, Ja, Tatum. There's
Jaylen
so
Brown,
Zion,
Mitchell, all these players.
Yeah, so like
Zion,
it's a new wave that's starting to come in. I think a lot of people, not saying that they're ready to like move on, but obviously there's still something in their heart that's like, I don't know if I'm ready to see these people leave. Because I think one thing we haven't really considered as fans is that when we sit down, we're thinking, yo, what's really gonna happen when LeBron's gone? It's gonna happen.
I always think about that.
I
always think about that. I was like, once LeBron's gone, the league's gonna be different. Like, and KD, when KD's gone, LeBron's gone, Curry's gone. Like, who's gonna be the face of the league? Like, I don't know who's gonna be the face of the league.
Right.
Giannis. People say Giannis, Luka. Right.
There's so much, bro, and like. I think into like what you just said right now as well. Like some people are thinking about that, but even in that extent, it's like okay, when they're gone, just like how are we gonna take it? Like, is everyone gonna just stop watching basketball?
I'm still watching basketball. Basketball's basketball, man. I'm still watching it regardless. No matter. I love the NBA. So
yeah, because like it differs. There's
some people watch because of LeBron's playing.
Right.
They love LeBron. The KD too, Curry. If they don't play, they don't watch, right?
Exactly. So yeah, I definitely think it depends because there are some people who are kind of afraid for what happens next. Personally, I'll even be honest about this too. Like again, I've been so busy, and I'm not using this as an excuse. But even when I'm free, I just don't have this urge to watch any basketball as frequent as I used to.
Oh yeah, now even sometimes if it's on, I'll be like, should I watch it or? Maybe I watch it for like 2 quarters and then that's it. I want to watch the full game.
Right, and like I don't know, maybe it's because just of our
unless it's playoffs, then I'll watch.
Exactly.
I love that kind of basketball.
Right, and sometimes I don't know if it's just like my retention and how I'm able to consume things that are on my screen, but even that, it's just I don't feel the same watching a full like NBA game anymore. It's like unless it's like something special, like a Christmas game or All-Star game, and like we're gonna get to the All-Star game.
I didn't watch it like that, but
we're gonna get to that very later on.
The All-Star game was terrible.
That'd been the worst of all time.
The worst
I've ever seen.
The worst of all time.
Yeah, man. But like overall, again, I think everything's starting to change. So I think the landscape overall is just starting to. It's starting to take precedence. It's starting to see that people are kind of stuck in a rut where, all right, I acknowledge the future, but like you can't tell me don't miss all the moments we have with our favorite players and everything.
I missed a lot of moments. 2016 finals and LeBron blocked Iguodala, and then Kyrie hit that shot. There's so much moments.
That 2016 season alone, though,
that season
was crazy.
Crazy season.
And 3-1, Kobe retiring, the All-Star game that happened here in Toronto.
This city. That year was special.
That was a crazy year.
Every album watched every game that year.
So like, yeah, I definitely feel that overall, we just have to just keep on our toes and just see what's happening. But I will say this, in terms of the newer era, like who are you most excited of, and who do you think is probably going to be like one of your favorite players to watch?
Favorite players.
It's a tough question.
I don't want to say Luka. I want to say some different players.
Bro, why? This guy's bailing out. Like, nah, I'm not saying Luka. No.
I want to say a player that no one really knows.
Don't do that, man. Be honest.
It's got to be Luka, but like, I'm trying to think of
ain't no shame. It's okay. I mean, I don't have Luka regardless.
It's got to be Victor Wembanyama when he comes in the NBA.
Oh, my gosh, yo.
Him, Scoot Henderson. I think that guy's going to be a good player in the league. So, Victor, okay, right now, Luka. Who else?
There's a lot.
Tyrese Halliburton. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him. He's gonna be. I think he can be a championship point guard on the team.
What would you compare him like by the end of his career, or if not the end of his career, in the next
like
5 years?
To a player. Any player?
Yeah.
Maybe like Steve Nash. I don't know why. He reminds me of like Steve Nash.
Yeah, Steve Nash. I get those type of vibes.
Because he's a great passer. He can shoot the 3. He's a great leader. Like, it just reminds me of Steve Nash for some reason. I don't know. I think he leads the NBA in assists right now. So
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be a great player.
I definitely see like Steve Nash a lot. I do get those resemblances. I could see him taking something from Chris Paul.
Chris Paul
as well.
Chris Paul.
I see.
They just play similar.
Exactly.
They're both similar. He has a weird shot too. I know shot.
Oh, yeah.
As hell.
People were roasting him at All-Star Weekend. We're like, what was that?
He has a weird shot, but that's cash though. If it's cash, why change it, right?
Yeah.
Why change it?
Okay, so you're saying Tyrese. I'm saying John Moran.
John Moran.
No, listen, guys. I love a good villain. I can legit see Ja being the biggest villain in the next 5 years, bro. I mean, obviously, he needs to back it up and everything. I know this guy was.
You've been talking too much lately.
You're running his mouth saying, hey, listen, no one coming out west. I won't worry about the east, but the west, nah, but.
This guy said Boston. I mean, you need to worry about Phoenix. You need to worry about Dallas. You need to worry about Denver.
Denver, LA, both LA teams.
Both LA teams.
Come on now, so.
I mean, he needs to worry now.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But I like that. I feel like Ja's bringing something. This is why I say the landscape. I think in terms of just the viewing experience and even for the marketing experience, I know the NBA is like, we lose LeBron.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt us a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to hurt us a lot. But I think if you have someone that's able to kind of play into that, I'm the leader, or like, I'll play the bad guy. Again, I think Ja really personifies that.
That guy, he's the villain. He is a villain.
Yeah.
He don't care what people say. He does himself, you know? If I was in the league, I'd be like someone like him. I have to be running my mouth. I don't want to run my mouth, but like, I'll be like, no one can beat us.
Yeah, I know. That's not. I definitely see you're right on the court. It's like, no one can stop me.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I am. I mean, when I'm on the court with people, I mean, yeah, I want to win. Doesn't matter who's on the court.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Listen, I'm wishing the best for him, bro, but just
no matter.
Be careful.
No matter who's on the court, like, I gotta hoop, you know.
Yeah, bro. But overall, man, just the landscape is changing. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited to see what's going on, man. But
that's some good water, bro. What the hell?
Yo, I mean, listen, we got the water on deck again.
That's different. Like,
listen, Geoff got us. He got us, okay, with the water. Appreciate it.
Drink this water. Like, this is different, yo.
Man, don't you drink water?
Yeah, but that tastes different. Like, that's some different water.
This reminds me of the water back in Downsview. That good fountain.
Oh, yeah, that fountain water.
Mm-hmm. That slapped. That slapped, man.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
I drink a lot of water, so I know. Like,
of course. All right, what else we got on that line, man? Because I know, again, there's a lot we got to cover. But, guys, again, if you're enjoying this, again, we're looking to do more of these in the future. It's all about the scheduling. But, yeah, and again, we won't be just talking about basketball on this episode. We'll talk a bit about some different sports. So,
did we basically talk about this right?
Yeah, like the hierarchy. We did kind of talk about in terms of like.
Okay, next one is a super team statue dead in the NBA.
Okay, we can talk about this briefly because I know we were mentioning the different teams.
Is it dead? Right. I mean, Phoenix Suns are basically a super team. You consider that as a super team?
I feel like it's. Here's what I'll say. I think it's not dead. I think it's just took in a new form. I just don't think it's now like. You can just survive off of 3 players anymore.
No.
Because, like, teams are getting exposed for that. I think there needs to be that full team togetherness. And I think it all started when the Bucks won the chip. For me, personally.
Really?
When they won against Phoenix, it kind of started to exemplify that, yeah, you can't just have 3 top-tier guys.
Oh, that team right there, they had a team. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, you know, and obviously I know there was like talks on ESPN. People were saying like, that's not a super team. That's not even a good team. It's just like, well, I don't even want to say like that. They're just a well put together team.
That team was so put together.
With a top 5 player in the league with Giannis, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday. Like, they had solid pieces that worked together.
And it worked.
And like, don't get me wrong. Like, yes, super teams, we usually, like, people constitute as like having 3 or more players that are able to play at such a high proficiency. But I think the biggest case example, the Brooklyn Nets. Remember when everyone was so excited for them?
I was not excited for that. I hate super teams. I hate super teams, man.
Yeah, so like, look at what happened now, bro. KD, Phoenix, Kyrie, Dallas, Harden on Philly, and now it's the Cam Thomas show in Brooklyn.
Cam Thomas, Ben Simmons.
No, Ben, forget Ben. Listen. I've been roasting Ben since day one, and you're about to get even more hate now.
Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas dropped how much points? 50 back-to-back 50.
He dropped like a combination of 90 points in 2 games, something like that.
2 games. He's gonna be him too. He's like, I like him too.
Right, but like guys, all we're trying to say is like, or what I'm trying to say basically, I think it's taking a new form. I think what really constitutes a super team is if you have a good collective of players. There's not that hierarchy when it comes to you got your top guys and then you got your B plus role players. I think there needs to be that unity. And to be honest, even though there are some teams like that, I don't see Dallas as a super team.
No.
And to be honest with you, I don't see Phoenix as a super team either. Yes, you kept all those players, but I don't know, man.
Super team.
You got a super lineup. I don't know if you're a super team because you did lose a lot of depth.
Those names, man. Those 3 names, man. I don't know. It's not their team. They don't have a team yet, but I think they can get some players, right? Yeah, they got Terrence Ross, I think. And then Kevin Durant.
Okay. So let me ask you.
Super team
Let me ask you this. So outside of like a KD, do you think the Suns are like a championship team?
They were. I mean, they were in the finals. I mean.
But I feel like the circumstances were different, bro. I feel like, there was like a hunger and drive. Like, plus, the Lakers were collapsing. They were collapsing at the time. The Clippers just weren't in that rhythm because the whole low management.
That team was good. I don't think they were a championship team, but they could have won championship.
Because, like, to me, like, I feel like, and this is no disrespect to the Suns, like, they're good, but I just think with KD, that makes them over the edge. But take them out, I think I could see any team in the West beating them.
Yeah, if you take KD out, if you take KD out, they were an average team. They were really good.
Yeah, because like the reason with KD, he's such a threat because he's so able to like fit on any team and just play with any system.
Him and LeBron James can play on any team in the NBA.
So like that's the thing I have, and so again, I don't see Phoenix as a super team. I don't see Dallas, LA, Lakers. I mean, they're just the same. I mean, I do think the Lakers got so much better with all those different pieces.
LeBron James, arguably the best player of all time.
I will say that. So like kudos to the Lakers for making those moves. I think they're probably the closest to what this new form of a super team. I still don't think they're completely like that compared to like what I mentioned before, the Bucks and everything, because the depth still might be an issue in other pieces. But
I think they got better though.
Yeah,
from the trades they made, they got way better, way improved team. So I think they'll make the playoffs now.
Yeah,
they recently beat Dallas yesterday.
I think so.
I think they were down like 30 or something.
Yeah,
and they won the game. Like, that team, they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, but also too, like I just want to say as well, I do think the term super team is being oversaturated.
Really?
Like extremely, because it's like, if I saw a super team, it would be something that literally made my mouth drop to the floor.
Like the Warriors.
Like the Warriors, and even for a small extent, when that Brooklyn Nets team came there, where KD, Kyrie, James are, that made me like, holy shit! I'm like, that is scary. But even today. Like,
only won one playoff series
in like
3 years.
And that's what I'm saying. You look at the team today, like the teams you mentioned, the Dallas Mavericks, Phoenix, LA. They don't make me go, oh my gosh, like the league is done. It's a wrap. It's like, no, like it's a really stacked team. There has a lot of top tier players, but it's just I don't fear them. Like they're not unbeatable.
They're beatable. I don't fear Phoenix. No, they're a beatable team.
Right, exactly.
Their defense is still suspect. They lost some defenders, right? So
exactly. So
Cal Bridges, they lost Cam.
Hey, but listen, I gotta give credit to the new owner of the Phoenix Suns. Like I think that guy came in like after one day and got KD.
Really?
I don't know.
They got a new owner and they got him. I didn't even know that.
I think it was something like that. Like one day after, this man said, "I want Kevin Durant," and like boom,
and they got him.
The fact he didn't even have to lose a Booker and ain't nothing.
Remember in the summer they wanted Booker or Chris Paul. In the summer they were like,
that's wild, man.
It was hard to get KD. Now that like Kyrie's gone, might as well get KD for anything.
Right, exactly.
Not anything, but like become
Exactly.
Become Bridges, he's something.
I mean, look, bro. Anything can happen in the NBA. Anything can happen.
I was not expecting that to happen.
Yeah, I remember when you called me too. I was literally 2 a.m. guy. I was asleep. Man called me. He's like, check your phone. I'm like, what's going on? I see KD to the Suns, bro. I jumped out of bed. I was like, what?
That shit was crazy. That happened like 1 a.m. or something.
Yeah, I have had that feeling when since Kawhi went to the Clippers and left Toronto. I remember I remember I was like 5 a.m. that happened. It was
late,
and I was still up too, and like I was about to go to sleep. Literally touched my head on the pillow, and that happened.
I think at work I got up. I seen that.
Yeah, bro.
This guy left. I already knew he was gonna leave. I think so.
Yeah, man.
Because he didn't want to be in Toronto. So
right, but overall, man, I think super teams. I just think the conversation around it I think it needs to stop. I think it's being oversaturated. I think people are exaggerating a bit in terms of
there will be a team. There will be a team like the Warriors again, though. Someone's gonna make a super team, like a team like that again. Trust me.
You think it's like?
I mean, that team, it's not a super team because they built their team from the
now that poses a new question, because who do you think would probably do that? Because I would probably see a team that's like desperate enough to I need to get these guys.
I can see who can I see do that? I don't know. I can see Luka do that for some reason. I don't know.
You got Kyrie, and I'm trying to. I can see the
like 5 years from now, Pelicans. Zion.
I mean, you got Zion, you got Brandon. I could see them.
I think Zion will leave the
Pelicans.
I think Zion will leave the Pelicans soon, man.
Really?
Yes. Because the Pelicans, they don't know how to build a team.
Yeah, that might be a conversation for next time.
The next 3 years, I think he'll leave.
Damn. All right, that's I'll take it.
Because I don't even think he wants to really be there. I don't know.
Where are you going to? New York? Where he should have went?
Toronto Raptors.
Oh, boy can dream, man. Oh,
Toronto Raptors, I wish,
bro.
But that will never happen.
Yeah, bro.
But probably the Knicks.
Yeah. Anyway.
The Knicks need somebody. The Knicks this year are good though. But.
Right. Yeah. What else we got, man? Because like, just want to keep it going. We got a good energy right now.
See this, man. Why are we underwhelming the future talent to run the league?
We can skip that. We kind of went through that.
This was last night weekend.
Okay. Here
Why
we
has been
go.
successful and failed over the years?
Yeah, I want to talk about the All-Star weekend.
The weekend? Okay.
I mean, I want to get your take first. Like, how did you think of the overall weekend?
Okay, what was the first competition?
It was well, technically,
that shit was
technically it was a skill challenge, but if we're being extra technical, it was the celebrity game on Friday.
I didn't even watch that. Was that good?
I don't know. You listen, NBA, Adam Silver, you need to get some better celebrities, bro. I love this woman. Why is Janelle Monáe playing in the game?
I think I heard her she was playing.
Bro, I'm like...
I was like, what the hell? Why is she playing?
She looked like she...
I think they need to get actual, like, celebrity hoopers.
Get Chris Brown. Quavo, they keep bringing him out. Okay, cool. Get the game. Get these other dudes.
Only probably got, like, one hooper or something.
Like,
and they get, like, a WNBA player. That's not a celebrity.
That's not... Yeah, that's not... I don't understand why y'all do that, the WNBA. That's not a celebrity, bro. Like, get actual people. They got the Miz. I'm like...
Oh, yeah.
Miz can't play!
No, stick to wrestling. And, like, he's not even... Like, stick to wrestling.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, the celebrity games I don't care about. The Rising Star, I heard that went to...
Was it good?
It ended in a buzzer beater. I think
Jose, I seen Jose hit a game winner.
Yeah, but...
He's a good player.
Those are alright.
I never care about the rest. I don't watch it.
Friday's completely, like, irrelevant. You just don't...
Friday, I watch Saturday, Sunday. That's it.
Alright. So, yeah, Sunday was the skills challenge.
No, it's Saturday, bro.
Yeah, and like
skill challenge, I hate
that was terrible.
I hate skill. The way the skill challenge is now is just so bad.
Yeah. So like, if people don't know, the format's so much different. So usually you have 3 separate teams. One team is usually for the home court that's having the All-Star game. So since it was in Utah, they had the Utah team. So I think it was Laurie Marketing, Walker Kessler, and Jordan Clarkson. Then they had the Antetokounmpo brothers, which was weird because Giannis couldn't play, so they had Drew Holiday as a temporary or honorary brother, which was so dumb. And then they had the rookies, which I believe was Jaden Iden,
Jaden Iden, who else?
Paulo Blanchero, and someone else. I can't remember. Was it Jalen Green?
No. Was Scotty? No.
It was not Scotty. See, we're thinking last year's class.
Who was it?
Jaden Ivey. Paulo and
another rookie, right?
It was another rookie. I'm drawing a blank. Actually,
I might even search this up.
Yeah, you check on that but overall, guys, it was terrible. And like, I was okay with the formats. Like the one they did last year, that was pretty fun. It was bad because just no one was executing. That shooting section of the skill challenge was terrible.
I'll shoot better than those guys.
Like, I told Kevin on the phone, like, yo, it was probably me, him, and someone else. We wouldn't be.
We scored 100 at least.
And listen, anyone knows I'm not a hooper like that, but trust me, give me at the 2 spot, I would be nailing those.
Left,
southpaw, man. But nah, that was terrible.
Let me see this. I need to see who was in this.
But overall, guys, the skills challenge just wasn't hitting.
Oh, Evan Mobley. No, I'm bugging. Oh, Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey? Are you really?
Yeah, Josh Giddey, Cade Cunningham, and
2023.
Oh, I'm bugging. This is last year.
Yeah, because I'm like, I know that was last year because I remember. I was J90, Pablo, Blancaro, and then.
Let me see.
And I legit don't remember. All I know, I think all three of them were in the top 5 in terms of like draft picks, I believe. Because like I'm not sure. Again, there's so much, but overall, again, the skill challenge was not it.
It was terrible.
And then like there's other things, obviously the 3-point contest.
Let me see this.
It was okay.
Oh, it was Jabari Smith.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it's someone in Houston. That's all I remember. Yeah, Jabari Smith. But yeah, the 3-point contest. Dame actually finally won a 3-point contest, so congrats to him.
I thought he won one before. I never knew he didn't win a 3-point contest.
Yeah, so
I swear he played in it like bare times.
Yeah,
he just didn't win one.
I know people got so excited when they saw Tyrese's first round, but I'm like, he's not winning. He's not winning.
He's not winning. He's not a shooter like that.
Right. Like my sister got so excited. She's like, I said, who you picking? She's like, I'm going with Tyrese. I'm like,
it's just his shots too like weird to like. I don't know.
I thought Buddy was gonna win, to be honest.
Buddy Hield?
He was my pick.
He had a good first round.
Yeah, good. But that second round,
was
what
bad.
happened?
How much he had again? I think he had.
I mean, he didn't have a bad. It was like 24.
I was like Dame's beating that. Dame's beating that easy. Dame's just too good of a shooter.
Yeah, bro. But shout out to Dame. But obviously,
I feel like I'll score 20 in that.
I probably scored under 20. Again, I'm not a shooter like that.
I'll score 30.
Is that your cash out everything?
I'll cash that.
Yeah, man. Okay.
The dunk contest.
The dunk contest, yes.
The dunk contest was saved.
I feel everyone's saying that, but
it's kind of over. They're overly rating it, but like.
You know what it is? I think like, because I even said that too, I'm not gonna lie, but I took some time to think about it. I just think save against just the wrong word. It's just like, what do you mean save? Like when I think something saved, that means like it was taken away and like, you know, it was ready to be thrown into the rinse. Like if it was something like the dunk contest was actually going to be like gone, and then it came back, fine. But they didn't say that. I think they just got people talking more about it this year.
Yeah,
there needs to be consistency.
Only one guy. It was no competition. I mean.
No, I won't say this. As a whole field, this might have been the best one in a couple of years.
In like the last 3-4 years.
Yeah, like Trey Murphy was good. You also had.
He was good.
I mean, Jericho disappointed me. He disappointed me so bad.
This guy did 2 honey dips. And then the first one, he only put one hand in it. If you see the replay, he snuck his hand in. And the second one, he did the space the same dunk, said it's a 50.
That was terrible.
Terrible creative.
Yeah, but no, Trey Murphy, he was good. Kenyon Martin Jr. did pretty decent as well.
Yeah,
I didn't fully hate it. I thought it was a pretty good dunk contest overall, but obviously Mac, and look, for anyone who knows about Mac, I think everyone knew he was going to win.
I knew he was going to win that. Mac McCarthy.
I remember days you used to watch Mac back in Downview.
I remember.
DeCarlo's class. Like, we were watching this guy, so like, when I heard he was in the dunk contest, I'm like, no contest, Mac is winning.
That's an easy dub. Like, that guy bounced.
Man. What tall is he? 6'2", 6'3"?
He's like 6'2".
Damn.
I mean, he's like Kyrie's height. He can jump like that.
That's insane, actually.
Like, he can jump like crazy. That's what makes it crazy. Like, the dunks he was doing, crazy dunks. I think he says he's going to come back next year.
Yeah. Yeah. But since we talked about it, I wanted to talk about just what I think overall. Because again, we missed the All-Star game.
All-Star? That's, you know how bad it was?
That's how, exactly. I forgot about that.
That shit was terrible.
That was terrible. No, for real. Like,
that shit put me to sleep. I was watching, I was like...
No, here's the thing, bro. I was like out at that time. I was coming from church. I came home, turned on the game. I saw the first quarter. And I was already tired because like I was out all day long. But even other times, I would still stay up. But I just told myself, you know what? I guarantee you if I sleep through this, I'm not going to miss anything. And all I see is like people going on Twitter. I'm seeing Mike Malone saying that was the worst basketball I've ever seen.
Mike Malone said that?
Well, I think it was like the All-Star game press conference afterwards.
Oh, that game was terrible.
Even the player, like Jaylen Brown saying like I was trying. Like he said that was terrible, bro.
Was he trying? I don't even know if he was.
No, I saw in the first quarter he was looking like, no, bro, like come on, let's do this. And like, no, the All-Star game, man, it's definitely lost.
I get the reason why they don't try it because they don't want to get injured.
Actually,
it makes sense, but like, I need to give some effort.
Actually, I'm a debate that. I think that's a BS excuse. I truly think that because you know what. One thing that Stephen A. Smith said on for a second. Usually, I don't watch these people and agree, but I do kind of agree. Some of these guys be going hard in the summertime.
Okay.
Like against no disrespect against like below average people, like bums.
That's true.
And like even then, people say, "Oh, you want to get injured for the playoffs." I don't see that much people really getting injured play. Like only if you're just pushing yourself, like your cardio and everything like that, and probably don't know about injury behind the scenes. So I won't be too hasty and harsh, but I still think that there is not that drive because there's just nothing to look forward to. It's like at the end of the day, it's just the game. Like what's really
they just play just to play. They don't really. I don't think they care. They're I'm an all-star. I'm here.
Right. So like
and back then, people like Kobe used to care about the All-Star game. He used to try in the All-Star game. Every All-Star game, I remember. He used to try in every All-Star game he was in. Like then now they don't even care. They just I'm All-Star.
It's terrible. It's like, so terrible. So
they need to fix it. I think they need to fix it.
And that's the thing. Like I wanted to come on here and kind of make my own pitch for how to fix it and everything.
The All-Star game.
Overall, the overall weekend. But we could just start with the game. So this was something I felt that was very interesting, and I think if you really want to make the All-Star game, or at least that piece of it, more entertaining, I just think this whole, like Team LeBron, this and that, I think it just needs a little bit of tweaking. I heard people say go back to East and West. I don't want that.
No, they should switch the captains.
I honestly think they need to make a tournament out of this. Instead of 2 teams, why don't you split it to like 4 smaller teams?
5 on each team?
Something like that, 5 or even
15,
8.
how much teams make the roster?
I don't know. Like, it doesn't have to be 5. Like, maybe 8 per team. So it's like, there's more people, more chances. You do a tournament. You figure out the tournaments and all that stuff.
They'll try more.
Yeah, and I think you can determine the captains based on, like, okay, who got the most votes as a backcourt in the East and a backcourt in the West or frontcourt. Yeah. That's how you determine the captaincy from there. And if you still want to do the whole picking in, that's cool. Run a tournament. Depending how you want to seed it, cool, and then have it be where just like again, it's just kind of like open runs in a way. And for this too, I would not do like such a high score. Like do like if it's plausible up to 21.
Yeah,
bro.
Don't do no time. Don't do no time.
No time.
Just make up to 21. They'll try.
They're gonna try, bro. Like that. It's because it's like okay, now we can't lose or like this. It's not like we could just be all lazy.
They can't just be lazy like that. They're gonna score 21.
Right. So I would do that. That's what I would do. And I think you got to figure out what could be like the grand prize and everything like that.
Money, obviously. If there's money, they're gonna try.
I feel like money is just kind of weak prize because like all these guys are paid. Here's what
I'm paid. Yeah.
Right. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's just say that I would give 2 prizes. Number 1, I know they have like the all NBA list or teams. Have like a special like extra category, like the all-star all NBA.
All-star.
So it's like you can only be on that if you win that tournament.
Oh shoot!
That could be like a new little recognition.
They need to add something.
Something like that. Or let's say for the winning, team, they can get like extra, votes from, I don't know how the MVP votes and all that stuff work. I think it's like coaches and all that
Media, players.
They can get those people on those teams or like the individuals on those teams, they can get like extra bumps, like extra votes, like maybe an extra 5 votes just to help. So let's for example, Jokic, let's say his team wins, and let's say right now he might be 2nd or 3rd, he gets those extra 5 votes, who knows, that might be the difference maker.
That'll be a difference.
I'm just saying, like, do something like that. That's for the All-Star game. Now,
the weekend needs to change.
The weekend, listen, the dunk contest, again, I think you just need to get, like, star players again.
Get players that, I think they should just get, like, actual dunkers.
Actual dunkers, that's another good idea.
Like Jordan, what's the name? That Jordan guy. Jordan something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though.
The white guy.
Yes, exactly. But they need to get some actual dunkers. Right, professional dunkers.
That would be more entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Just start with them big players.
Right, because, like, you need to do better. I've also thought, like, maybe you should, like, I don't know, have them do specific dunks.
Specific dunks.
Like, I don't know, like, just to make it different. That might not be a good idea, but that's just something I think I could possibly, let's say, like, you have to do, like, a behind the back, 360, something like that.
So, like, horse, basically?
I mean, yeah, maybe that takes away the mystique and everything.
I don't like that.
I mean, that's just me personally, but I think, the dunk contest, like you said, professional dunkers would definitely work. The 3-point contest, now here's what I think we should do. And this is, for anyone who knows, went to Down you. My sister and I did like this, and you know because you were in this too.
I did not perform in it.
But listen, Back in high school, we did the 3-point contest, but instead of just having one person, we did 1v1s with it.
They
So
do that. That would be
that
so good.
is so much. Imagine have 8.
That's more pressure.
More pressure. 8 people, right? And on one side you have one player, another side another player. And instead of time, just let them shoot.
Let them shoot, go around.
Go around.
First.
Exactly. And like whoever has
basically
the most.
basically 2 ball, but like
It could be like, yeah, there's so much ways. It could be 2 ball, or better yet, you just shoot all of them, and whoever has more points at the end, cool. They move on.
Yeah.
It's simple. Like, we did something like that. Yeah.
Now, the way you guys did it, I liked it.
It's different. I think it brings more fun. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the 3-point contest is probably one of the more consistent things because, like, you just love
I like
seeing
it.
shooting, you know?
I like it, but I don't like what's it called? There's one thing I don't like about it, that green ball.
Oh, that deep
I don't
ball?
like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Let's keep it normal.
Yeah, people say, like, it's 50-50.
Because you're wasting more time with that. Like, it's just pointless to shoot.
Right.
And they put in way too much points, too.
Right. But if you do, like, a 1v1 3-point contest style, I'm telling you.
1-on-1? Yeah.
Bro, imagine if you had, like, Steph versus Clay on the opposite side. You had Dame versus, like, Trey. You know, all these. Bro!
Oh, that would be fun to watch.
Imagine you had, like, centers. You had Jokic versus Cat.
I'll watch that.
Come on!
Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win? Like,
that's so
that'll be
fun.
crazy if
And then for the skills challenge, I just think you need to come with a better obstacle course, personally. But I would scrap it too. But it's like, what do you scrap it with?
It needs to just be 1-on-1. It needs to be like 1-on-1.
That could
Not 1-on-1, but like.
I feel like because if we're gonna implement the idea of like having a tournament for the All-Star game, I think just the 1-on-1s that's a little bit too much. I think the skills challenge is just again
make it a team again. I don't like that.
Right, something like that. I don't know.
It's just the way it is now is terrible.
Or what about one of those fancy dribbling contests?
Fancy.
I don't know. Like maybe you show off your dribbling skills. Like you could be like just crazy freestyle and everything. I don't know.
Who would be in that?
And like you could get professional dribblers for that. Just I don't know. Like just be doing the craziest dribbling routines and everything like that. You just score them from it. I don't know.
They need to change that.
They need to change that.
Or make a new event. I don't know what event. Just make a new one.
Adam, like, listen, we're leaving it to you, but I feel like the ideas we shared, especially
Adam, listen, man. Adam, listen, man.
Listen, man, that All-Star game tournament thing, that's a good idea. That 3-point contest, I know people will mess with that.
Oh, that'll be way lit.
That would be crazy, man.
That'd be crazy.
But overall, All-Star weekend, it's got to do better, bro. All right. What else we got? What else we got, bro?
What else we got, man? Let's see.
Just so much to cover. Damn.
We talked about that. Intermission, but let's get that.
I mean, we could talk. If there's any other different sports we want to talk about, I know we've been talking a lot of NBA.
MLB, free agency. And
MLB? So you want to go to MLB?
We got MLB.
Yeah, because I know like there's free agency.
I don't know what's happening in MLB.
That kind of ended, but there is spring training right now.
I know that's happening right now. I see the Blue Jays lost.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams warming up. Oh, what I did want to talk about, the new rules for the MLB.
What is new rules?
Yes.
Is it like big rules?
Oh yeah, definitely. In terms of what I've seen,
What's the rules?
Okay, so there's a couple. So I think the major one is that there's now a pitcher's clock.
There is?
Yeah, so...
Listen, take long,
for anyone who doesn't watch baseball, you're probably not understand what I'm saying, but if you do, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So now, pitchers have like 15 seconds through each pitch, you know, to get their pitches out.
Oh, shit.
And at first, like, I was not a fan of it, but I just thought...
I think it's better because it make the game way faster. It'll make it way faster.
Yeah, but here's the thing. A lot of people are having mixed reactions. I'm one of the more just like, I get it that you want the pace to be better, but I think that also takes away of what baseball's supposed to be. Yeah. Baseball's not supposed to be a quick sport. And plus, a lot of people are worried that, pitchers take too long or batters get enough time in the batter's box to warm up and everything. So it started, I think it was on Saturday, and Manny Machado on the Padres, he became the first person, I believe, to... I think it was like either get called on a strike or a ball for taking too long in the batter box because of the time.
Oh, they have a batter's box.
So like when he was in the batter box, the pitcher clock was on. He was taking too long, and then the guy's like, "Okay, no, that's a strike because you took too long."
Strike for
yeah.
That? Oh, I don't know.
So like,
so everyone's gonna be quick and
it's gonna be quicker. So sometimes for batters, I feel like batters still may have the advantage because pitchers, you still have to figure out, oh wait, maybe this may not be the pitch I want to go for.
So when does it start? Once they have the ball?
So once the ball is caught into the pitcher's glove, pitcher's mitt, they start the count. It's 15 seconds.
Okay. Oh, and then that's crazy.
Yeah, so like
that's crazy.
For a lot of pitchers, this is gonna be a problem because now it's like, look, the catcher now. I mean, obviously with technology, it's much better, so you don't have to worry about that much in terms of the signals. They'll kind of have like little things on their pads, so they'll send it right to you. But still, you never know, man.
I don't know about that.
Like this,
you're not gonna ruin the pace of the game, though.
This could possibly spark something where like the offense becomes more like dynamic. It's like more runs.
Now they're gonna throw more like fastballs and stuff. Now they're gonna throw no off-ball pitches.
It just seems like how does that affect? Like again, their pitches, how much they got in their arsenal, but that's one rule. The second one has to do with the shifting on the field. So I know you know this when we were playing back in Downs for baseball, we would like shift depending if it was a lefty or a righty batter.
Yeah.
But now it says in terms of, I think the infield, you cannot have more than 2 players on one side. It has to be 2-2 split.
Really?
Yeah. Because people are so worried. Like if you're well, because like let's say for me, I'm a lefty. So if I'm a lefty, everyone's shifting basically near to first base because they know I'm most likely gonna hit that side. And like for a lot of batters, like it's annoying because it's like now I gotta either see if I can hit it opposite field or like I gotta make sure I get right through them. So it's difficult.
Oh, that's a crazy rule.
There's a lot.
There's more?
I think there's one more.
What a big change they made.
I mean, I would say the pitch clock is a big change.
That's
the
a big
shift.
change.
Another one, I think they made the bases itself bigger just for safety reasons.
Bigger?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. A lot's going on in MLB. Again, spring training just started.
How's the Blue Jays? How they're doing?
I mean, again, it's spring training. I'm waiting for when they actually get into season mode.
Last year, man. Past year, that game, man. Game 1 and 2.
Listen, the whole entire series, bro.
That series was
all I'm saying is this, Jays, we gotta bounce back, man.
What was it, 10-1? No.
It was like 10-9.
10-9.
They were up like 8-1 or something like that.
8-1. It was like the 5th inning or something.
No one talks about it. It's probably one of the biggest choke jobs out there.
I feel like if they won that game, they win the series.
I mean, Seattle was a good team, but overall, the Jays, obviously, there's a lot of expectations. They made a lot of moves. Dalton for show. I'm interested to see what he can do. You got guys like Kevin Kiermaier coming in. I'm a little worried for him because he's kind of injury prone.
Injury prone there?
Yeah, but we'll have to see. I'm getting some new pitchers, Chris Bassett, so...
We gotta see the Blue Jays, man.
But obviously, it's like
that championship team or no? Or
I still think they can make the World Series. I stick to that theory. Again, it's all about the 2 things: not getting injured, or like it's got to be how do John Schneider, if he's still gonna be like managing the team,
still cool.
How does he run with the lineup and the mentality? I think that doesn't change because the Jays. One thing I will say, the mentality is very inconsistent.
Sometimes they're on, sometimes they're off.
Yeah, and last year was a roller coaster.
Oh yeah, last year they had some good games and they had a cold streak. I remember that.
Yeah, they were cold for a long time. I think it was beginning of the year, April, May. They could not hit nothing. If they were hitting those
times, they're probably first in their division.
And look, usually you have to say it's not how you start, it's how you finish. But for me, I think
it's how you start,
especially in baseball, it makes a difference. Because let me tell you something. If you get up about like 4 to 5 games, that's a huge lead. Yeah. Like in basketball, it's different. Some teams can lose 5 in a row. Like we've
5 in a row, you can still,
But baseball, it's very tough.
Because you play every day.
So you play every day.
Different in baseball. Basketball, you don't play every day. In basketball, you take breaks. Like baseball, you probably take like 1 day off and then you play another.
Yeah, bro. So
6 games in a row.
Again, and maybe that might be.
I think it's too much games in them.
That might be another conversation.
There's way too much games.
Yeah, like
too much.
162, even for me.
Especially if you're tanking, there's no point of playing these games. Like,
I mean, I don't even know there's even a thing called tanking MLB because I mean, you do have the farm systems and everything, but it's just like what's truly tanking? I mean, if you're the Pittsburgh Pirates, then yeah, you're tanking because that team is. I feel bad for O'Neal Cruz. I feel bad for him because he's such a good young player, but yikes.
It's just too much. I think this is way too much. Too much.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you don't want to do 82,
And
fine.
they got
But
the
like,
spring training too and all that. That's like
Yeah.
about like what, 200, almost 200 games.
it's a
like,
lot.
season?
It's a lot.
And then playoffs.
Yeah.
How much is the whole playoff? Probably like 20 something games.
Yeah. So like the season usually runs guys from like I would say April to September.
April to like September. October.
Yeah, so like 5 months. It's a long time.
It's a lot of games to play in 5 months. And that's why a lot of players get injured in baseball.
Yeah, so like again, but I am excited to see what this season entails. Again, I'm hoping the Jays can really make some noise. The AL East, you know how tough it's gonna be.
That's the toughest division.
Yeah,
MLB.
but hopefully we have World Series aspirations. I know I do because it's been way too
World
long.
Series always, man.
It's been
Too long or not?
30 years, I think, up to this point. 30 years.
93, 94?
93.
That was the last time?
Yeah, and we went back to back 92, 93.
93, yeah. And then 2016, I remember that. 2015, 2016, I remember those years.
But I knew we weren't gonna win. Like, I was a very old Blue Jays team.
That team is old, right?
Oh, but this one, you got a good amount of youth,
Yeah.
good amount of veteranism. So
We'll see what they do this year. We'll see.
yeah, definitely.
We'll see what they do.
Do we got anything else? If not, we could probably just wrap it up because I feel like we talked a lot.
We did.
You know, we're good, but
This is NFL.
NFL. I mean, like, I don't think we have to really talk about the Super Bowl. Obviously, that's one and done. Congrats to the
Congrats
Chiefs.
to Chiefs. Congrats to Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, the Rihanna performance. I know a lot of people had mixed reactions for
You know what
that.
I'm saying? People say she's pregnant out of his saying.
Did you hear what Goldberg said?
What did he say?
He said it was like disgusting though, before performing.
Disgusting?
Disgusting.
I don't think it was disgusting. That's come on.
I mean, listen, I'm not one to just go after people, but I mean, Goldberg clearly doesn't follow the culture like that. So it's just like,
he's old. Like, come on. I guess what else?
yeah.
What's next for that? We basically talking about that.
I mean, if not, then we can wrap it up, bro.
That's it.
All right,
That's it,
guys. we're calling it. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Safe Room Podcast Court Advantage Special, and again, thank you to Geoff and Borough Power and Light for allowing us this space to conversate. I'm actually gonna be back very, very soon, so you'll probably see me here again. But yeah, Kevin, where can they find you, bro?
I don't really care about my Insta, so nah, no way. You can't find me anyway.
This guy's like, yeah, I'm just a ghost account. Hey, don't be looking for me.
I don't like to be on that social media stuff, so wait. That's all I need to say. I mean, I'm here. That was a great episode, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
in person,
it.
first time, so
Yeah. Hopefully, the first of many, you know.
First of many for sure. I mean, every episode probably do.
Yeah, we'll see. But for guys, you can follow me on Instagram, The Safe Room Official, TikTok at TSR Podcast, Twitter, The Safe Room Pod, YouTube. We're doing the YouTube Shorts, and we'll probably be doing videos very soon. I know I have some content coming very quick. It's quick, so I'll probably be sharing that probably as a premiere. Go check out the website, thesaferoom.podcast.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. I'm going to be dropping the January and February newsletter collectively because I've been very busy these last 2 months. Go check out my song, intro and outro song for the podcast, First Lady. Go check it out.
Sounds a banger, man.
Yeah, see? There you go.
Listen to that, man. Listen to that, man.
All right. But until then, guys, thank you so much for listening to the Safe Room Podcast. We're getting close to episode 100, so make sure you
Two more?
A couple, yeah, bro.
2 more for the big day.
Yo, it's about to be a huge
2
celebration.
more for the big day. 100.
Yeah, man. So again, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time.